Golden for a long time. I think he is an excellent football coach. He does a great job with his football teams. You can see it when you watch him right now and the discipline that they're playing with and a lot of the fundamental things that they're doing. I think this is a very well-coached football team. I know he's in year one. I'm sure he has frustrations in year one, just how we had frustrations in year one a year ago. But you can see a lot of the discipline that he's installing in this program and what he's doing right now. When you talk about Miami, you talk about their defense and what they're doing. Last week they lost a football game to Florida State, but their defense gave up 6 points. They lost 23 points, but I thought their defense played an excellent football game. It starts, they're very athletic at the linebacker position. Spence has 90 tackles, as a Miami team always has. Great athleticism across the board, but it all starts at the linebacker position. And like I said, I think Spence is just a machine inside. He's all over the place. He's involved in the passing game, the running game, the screen game. He flashes. What we always talk about, a flash. When you're watching the film and some guy goes flying across the field, you're like, who is that? Run that back. It's normally Spence. I mean, he is an excellent football player and does a great job. They're different than what we've seen the last 2 weeks. They're much more of a basic defense, keep the ball in front of them without a lot of the blitz packaging, although they'll do some. Like I said, the last 2 weeks, Syracuse and Rutgers you could draw lines all over the screen, and that's where they were coming from, where this is much more of a traditional. They play their gaps, they keep the ball in front of them, they play a physical, fast brand of football, and they really do a super job with it. They've got two great safeties, and JoJo Nichols and Ray Armstrong, that are all over the field, and their defensive front, as you would expect, is extremely athletic with the things that they can do as a defensive front. On the offensive side of the ball, again, the talent shows up. It starts with 3, 6, and 8. Those are the three guys that you see all over the field. Probably the best offensive football team, and very similar to what we played in a Notre Dame. They've got a great tailback. He's rushed for 1,100 yards. He's strong, he's powerful. He's averaging, I think he's second in the ACC, averaging 110 yards a game. He's going to get the ball. He's strong. He's powerful. He runs behind a huge offensive line. I know I've said that every week, but these guys are 6'5", 320 is what they average. You start looking at these 6'8", 340-pound safeties. I mean, tackles. That'd be pretty impressive for a 6'8", 350-pound safety. But 6'5", 6'8", 350-pound tackles. He gets back in there behind them. They churn forward. He finds a gap and gets it going forward, and his bad plays are 4 and 5 yards forward. They really do a nice job on offense with him. Ja'Cory Harris, as a senior quarterback, is really playing well. Discipline, making some great decisions. He's not putting the ball in danger. He's not turning the ball over. And then again, you look at their speed and athleticism and their size on the perimeter with Streeter and Benjamin. I think they're very dangerous on the perimeter. You can't load the box and stop the run because they're strong enough with a quarterback and receivers on the perimeter, but you can't just play pass coverage because they could bleed you to death with what they do with Miller inside. So special teams, Benjamin is their punt returner and their kick returner. Scares you to death with what he can do, especially after the Rutgers game when a kickoff return changed the outcome of the game. So we're really going to have some challenges with our special teams as well. But I think our players are up for the challenge. They're excited about having the opportunity to play an in-state rival game with a program like Miami, and we look at it as a great challenge for us. And to have the opportunity to represent the armed forces with the Military Appreciation Day and the Wounded Warrior Project, it should be an exciting day, and we're excited to be back home. I know one of the things they're going to do with these uniforms when we're done with them, they are going to auction them off on the website with 100% going to the Wounded Warrior Projects, which give the men and women of service that have been injured representing this country the opportunity to get back into mainstream society as they return back to the States. And so it's all for a great cause with what we're doing right now with the uniforms as well. So we're excited to have the opportunity to be back home. A lot of positive things going on right now.